with 2 of the 3 lenders, people have been able to successfully remove negative information from those reports. So what you can do, essentially, is freeze a bad report and then apply for cards. And many of the financial institutions, when encountering a frozen report, rather than turning a customer away, what they do instead is just contact another credit agency to get the report. So rather than failing closed, they're failing open, right? This is a really, really simple technique. And the best part about this technique, I think, is the fact that there's no downside. If the bank refuses to contact that alternative credit agency, no trace is left on your report. So it's a beautiful technique. All right, so these techniques right now have been used heavily by those in online financial forums like Fat Wallet and a few others, but they haven't really been used by the credit hackers or by the identity thieves. And I think that now that these techniques are going to get a little bit more attention, they could very easily be used by identity thieves. It's sort of strange, right? But now that the interest rates have dropped to 1.5% or 2%, the actual legitimate profits that you can get from the arbitrage schemes are fairly low now. So you're looking at like $4,000 profit for borrowing $200,000 at 0%, which for many people who are going to invest the time and risk, and I mean there's a little bit of risk, but for the people, maybe this isn't a good payoff. But for an identity thief who's not actually going to pay the money back after 1 year, the lowering of the interest rates actually has 0 impact on them. And if anything, maybe the banks have more money to lend the identity thieves now that the credit hackers aren't using these techniques as much. So I have some fixes that I outline in my paper. They're not rocket science. I mean, these are techniques, these are flaws that we've seen again and again in the security community, and the solutions, are things like separate, the hard inquiries from the soft inquiries. These are not rocket science. So more information. The paper was published in First Monday, which is an online journal, peer-reviewed journal. It was published yesterday. It's firstmonday.org. You can get the full paper there with more information. These 2 forums are a wealth of information. Credit boards and Fat Wallet. One thing, the techniques that I've described, they're not so easy as they sound. And there have been people on these forums who've sort of tried to do it but haven't done the required homework and have completely destroyed their credit reports in the process. So I'm not recommending that you try this out. And in a sort of strange way, the identity thieves have, again, a leg up here, right? So they can experiment with other people's credit reports, and when they screw up, whatever, it's someone else's report. Anyway, that's it.
All right, everyone. The title of my talk is indeed Black Ops, a PKI. I think I owe everyone an apology for not having the talk title in the DEF CON description. I just really felt, I don't need another couple months of drama around what the talk is or what's actually in it. Forget it. I'll just say nothing, have a nice quiet month of July. It'll be great. Anyway, so hi, I'm Dan. Not actually at Black Hat, sorry about that. But this is my 10th talk here at DEF CON. I do kind of a foundational thing like SSH and DNS and same origin policy and DNS and pattern recognition and DNS. So there might be a bit of a theme to the work. This year I'm really kind of looking at authentication. There's something of a crisis going on right now with authentication. Vulnerabilities in ODay get all the press, but according to the actual data, 60% of actual real-world compromises, not vulns, not ODay, but just no passwords, bad passwords, default passwords, stolen passwords, my passwords. Yeah.